A real tragedy at a BART station in San Francisco. A woman killed after she was dragged by the train onto the tracks. BART says at the time of the accident, the woman was on the platform at the Powell Street station with a dog tethered to her waist. Good evening, everyone. I'm Frank Somerville.
And I'm Julie Hayner. She boarded the train with the dog, but at the very last second, she got off of the train. The woman cleared the doors, but the dog did not. The train departed with the dog inside the train as she was then dragged and pulled into the tracks. That accident happened at about 3:20 yesterday afternoon. Tonight, the victim has been identified as 41-year-old Amy Adams of San Francisco. KTVU's Christien Kafton has been following this tragic story. And Christien, the NTSB will be part of the investigation.
Yeah, this is a truly terrible story, Julie. As you know, it shut down the Powell Street station for hours yesterday. You can see the station now reopened after having been shut down yesterday. Now the NTSB is investigating, working to determine exactly what went wrong here. Trains are once again speeding in and out of the Powell Street station after a deadly accident Monday afternoon. BART confirms that a passenger identified by the coroner's office as 41-year-old Amy Adams from San Francisco boarded a Dublin-Pleasanton-bound train at about 3:20 p.m. The transit agency says she had a dog on a leash with her, and the leash was tied around her waist. At the last moment, as the doors were closing, BART says Adams appeared to wave at someone and got off the train, but the dog did not. As the train departed the station, Adams was dragged down the platform and onto the tracks. Adams was killed. The dog was uninjured. Heather Griffin was commuting home shortly after the incident and met a woman who was tending to the dog.
She just held on to the dog and she got off at the next station. She said that the dog did not have a collar or any tags on, that it was a German Shepherd and it had a service dog vest.
Commuters were understandably devastated by the experience.
She was very shaken up and stirred up, and everyone was very sad. She met also a lady and a lady's daughter that said they saw the victim getting dragged by the train.
BART has talked to witnesses and reviewed video of the incident. The NTSB confirmed Tuesday that it would be on scene conducting an investigation. BART says, generally speaking, the trains run automatically unless the operator interrupts the door cycle. BART also says the standard procedure is for the operator to look back to make sure passengers are clear of the doors, but that Adams got off the train as the doors were closing after the operator would have looked back. And our commuter says a roommate or roommates of the victim came to collect the dog after that deadly accident. No word at this point on how long the investigation will take or if the operator or train are still in service. We're live in San Francisco. Christien Kafton, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, it is just a horrible story, and our hearts go out to her family and everyone who saw what happened. Christien, thank you.